don't understand. Let's see. Hi, guys. If you're here, hello. I was trying to figure out how to screen share again. Now I figured out how to screen share with Google Hangouts, but it just doesn't seem to be coming over here into the YouTube Live. So, interesting. Looks like I wasted time. Ay, ay, ay. Huh. That's all right. I'll try again later. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. Like, I'm totally sharing my screen in Google Hangouts. Hmm. Oh, well. We'll end that. Hi, Kiyomi. Hi, Jasmine. Huh. That really sucks. I guess I'm halfway there. Huh. Hi, Bryce. Mute. Like, doesn't talk, deaf mute, or like your video's on mute. Here, Papa. Like, I can't talk. So there's a few different ways to sign that. So again, like, this is mute. This is like turn your voice off. I've also seen like mute. It doesn't speak, or can't talk, or can't voice. I'm really sorry, guys. I followed the directions to share my screen, and I'm looking at the directions, and I don't know what I did wrong. So, okay. And oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to poke you in the forehead with a spoon. Here. I had thought that I was going to be able to share Dawn's signs with you guys today on screen, because I know a couple students had some questions, but that's okay. I can pull it up on my phone, and then I can help you guys with those questions if those students show up. Here, bud. Hello? Or like if you're sick and you can't use your voice, you could say like sick, hurts, or can't voice, hurts. Jasmine, we missed you in class. How are you? My son is obsessed with Halloween. I don't know if you guys can hear his YouTube. Oh, you moved my ASL book, buddy? Okay, let me grab my ASL book. I see one of them. What'd you do with the other one, Papa? Where did you put the other one? Well, so he got better. And then now he has a runny nose again, and he started coughing last night. Okay, so it says, I remember to come or show up. This is not for sure. Who is it? It says J Minami. Is it J Fat? J Marin. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you are here. Sorry, I called you J-Fit. I'm trying to see if I can see where my son put my ASL books. He enjoys taking my things. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Say I'm eating. Eating. Say eating. Eat. Apples. Apple. Sign apples. Apples. Sign it. Look at Mama. Sign it. Apples. Apples. He's really eating applesauce, but. He just wants to get back to eating his applesauce. Here, let me help you out a little bit here, dude. Very good, huh? Thank you, my little buddy. I love him. So, by no doing of my own, he's a vegetarian. Basically, he eats chicken only sometimes. Very little bit. He's really more into eating fruits and like tortillas, bread, crackers, some vegetables, but not really. I have to like sneak those into his like drinks. He mostly eats cheese, fruit. That's about it. Okay, I was gonna wait and see if more people show up, but this is a good little group. Well, now I'm only showing 2 people, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and learn some stuff. Yes, you know what? I'll pull up my mom's video and we'll just go ahead and learn that right now, Kiyomi. Why not? Here, bud. Here. Okay, let's see. I don't think I have the emergency sign on this one. But I have my mom's video, so. Mm, I don't think it's that video. Sorry, we have a lot of videos. Oh, okay, nope, that's wrong video. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This one's it. So the first one on the list is earthquake. Earthquake. So there's two ways to sign it. You do earth. This is a sign for earth. You take a fist. And you take these two fingers and hold it. Earth. Earthquake. But my mom says it's really better to be like earthquake. Can you guys see my signs clearly? Here's Sisa. Okay, so number 2 is it? I'll buy a webcam in the future. Maybe give me a couple months. So a few more Fridays of not so good video footage, and I'll buy a webcam, and that way the video is more clear. Okay. So you guys saw earthquake, right? Earthquake, or just earthquake. She's going awfully fast here, mother. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the next one is fire. 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 Do you want to wiggle your fingers? Okay. But towards yourself like this. Fire. Okay. You want to make sure you're pursing your lips. Fire. Number 3 is tornado. Tornado. So remember, this is the sign for when, okay? So it's kind of like that, but we're tilting it like this, and we're going tornado. Okay, can you guys see that I'm turning this finger here? Tornado. Tornado. Okay. Hurricane. Hurricane. You're gonna move it in a circle. 2 H's. You guys should know this one because I've talked about name signs, and this is my nephew's name sign with an L. So instead you're gonna do like the H symbol. Connect your thumbs here. Hurricane. And kind of move it around like hurricane. Hurricane. Oh, she's going too fast. The video keeps playing while I'm signing to you guys. Let's find her again. There she is. Tsunami. Okay, number 5. Tsunami. Okay, tsunami. Like the waves coming at you. Tsunami. Oh, my mom says a mouth morpheme. My cheeks are already chubby, so you can't tell I'm like filling them with air a little bit. Don't make that fun. Okay? Number 6. What is number 6? Oh, rainstorm. Okay. So rainstorm. Okay. So generally this is rain. Like bringing it down. Okay. She said rainstorm is like it's coming down hard, you know? Rainstorm. Mouth morphine. Okay. Rainstorm. Yeah. She said you need this one. You really can't tell I'm puffing my cheeks. That's funny. Okay, so make sure you're making this mouth morphine here. Okay. You need the eyebrows furrowed, the mouth morphine. Okay. She said sandstorm. Sand. Storm. It's a little bit of a weird one, she says. She said maybe like, so this is like dirt or sand. That's her best guess, okay? Windstorm. So this is wind. So again, you're going to want to furrow the brows and use the mouth morpheme like this. And just show that the wind is being like crazy, okay? You guys with me so far? Hey. Am I going too fast? Okay, good. Cool. Flood. Flood. Like the water's rising. Flood. Okay, so hand out, flat, palm down. Flood. Flood. Okay, so mudslide, she said. Mud. Slide. You might have to finger spell mud. I would, just to like Unless you're using it in context, but it just depends on the context that you're using it. Careful. Yalla. Okay, so mudslide. Okay, emergency. Is that the next word? Emergency. Make two easy. Emergency. It's the next word on the word list. And then, of course, 911 is 911. 911. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Say I like apples. Apples. Good job. Injury. 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 Thank you. He'll sign like, I want milk. I want more. Okay, injury. Broken bone. Injury. So this is a sign for like broken, like something. Oh, come here. Look, come here. Say I want cracker. Cracker. Do cracker. Cracker. Like this one. You know the sign for cracker. 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 Say I. Sign it. I want cracker. Good job. Ilissa's here. So we've got Ilissa, Kiyomi, Marin. Jasmine, are you still here? I'm showing we've got 6 people. I'm really struggling getting these crackers open. There we go. Here, bud. Okay. Okay. Ambulance. 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 Up here by your head. Fire truck. Okay, so for fire truck, fire truck. You have to finger spell truck. Fire station. Fire station. So make 2 S's and make a square. Station. Okay, next on our list, hospital. Hospital. I think I've taught you guys this one before, but that's okay. Hospital. So you basically make a cross on your arm with the letter H. Hospital. Next, health, health, health. Okay, so this is also like healing. Right here, Papa. Look, right here. Them over here for you. Health. Doctor. So you take an M. You'll see some people do a D, doctor, but that's actually C sign. I guess so is this one because it's like medical, but whatever. The new sign for doctor with 3 fingers like this at your wrist. Okay? At the inside of your wrist, but it needs to be down here like this. Doctor. Nurse. So same thing with nurse, but with 2 fingers. Nurse. At your wrist, okay? The inside here where they like take the pulse. Nurse. And you're going to bring it up and down. Nurse. Police, same sign for cop. Cop, police. Fireman. Let me turn this up. Fireman, like this. And you want the fingers spread and open, okay? Space between them. Fireman. Fireman. Or firefighter. Oh. Fireman, firefighter. That's the end of our list. Do you guys want me to go back through it again? No. Do you have any questions about the book work? Okay. $137. Papa, where'd you put my books? Okay, let me see if I can locate my book, okay? Hey, you gotta let mommy get up, okay? Watch out, Papa. Come on, buddy, move your foot. Thank you. Okay. In the book. So most of you should be in chapter 3. There's some that are at the end of chapter 2, entering chapter 3. Sorry. There's some of you that are like Marin is struggling on page 137, which is actually unit 3, chapter or part 10, however we want to say that. See how long is unit 3. So you, Kiyomi, you should probably be in chapter 4. No, in unit 4. Sorry, I keep saying chapter. It's units. But as long as you're in 3 heading towards 4, you'll be good. But I'm pretty sure that for Kiyomi, Stephanie, Tiffany, and Xavier, you guys should be about halfway or almost done with Unit 4, huh? Or at least entering Unit 4. Everybody else, should be at least in Unit 3 or entering Unit 3. I think that's about where they're at. But as far as you can progress, I would like you to progress as long as you're understanding the material. If you're not understanding the material, I am going to set up a Google. So somebody was telling me that I can set up a Google phone number, like a business phone number. And then that way I can do Marco Polo with you guys. Because I'm not supposed to give you guys my personal cell phone number. But if I set up a Google business number, and then we use Marco Polo, I can do like one-on-one tutoring via Marco Polo. So I will set up the business number today. If you're interested in that, like, I'll probably give it to everyone just so that way if you guys are like doing homework and you get stuck or something. And Marco Polo is really cool because it's almost like video chat. Well, I mean, it is video chat, except we don't have to be live. So like, you can send me a video of what you're saying or signing, and then when I have time, I press play and then I respond. And then when you have time, you read my response. Well, you watch my response. And then you reply when you have time. And so it's like video chat, except we don't have to be live. And then in Marco Polo, obviously everything's recorded. So there's a recorded record of everything we discuss. So it just keeps everyone safe and all of that. Say more. No. Sign more. No. No. Please. Yes. Good job. Here you go. Because I like the YouTube live. It's cool, and so I think we'll continue to do that. I think I'm going to add one more on Sundays just because there's a lot of students who can't show up on Fridays because a lot of the high schoolers have jobs and they work on Fridays. So I think we'll set up times for tutoring on the Marco Polo app just to help you guys. Or that way you guys can send me any questions you have. And then I can see how you're signing. You can show me your book. You can show me what you're stuck on, all of that. And then I can send you back and you can see how I would sign and I can just answer like whenever, and then it's not like an immediate thing. Or it can be an immediate thing. That's what I really like about it. I just want to make sure you guys have all the resources and help that you need in order to progress, especially at your own paces. And then this gives me an opportunity to see where you guys are at individually rather than just as a whole. YouTube Live, it's pretty cool. I mean, I enjoy it. I dig it. We're going to get a little better at this and start doing some more stuff. But again, I can't see you guys. And the only way to communicate with you is I have to look over here at your guys' chat box, which is cool by me. I mean, it's cool, but I would have preferred like Hangouts. I mean, not Hangouts, sorry. Zoom. Zoom, because then I can see you and you can see me. And then if you don't want to be seen, you just turn off your camera. But then if I'm saying, well, how are you signing it? I can see how you're signing it. Because if I can see how your first impression is to sign it, I can kind of see how your brain works and how you're like accepting or receiving the materials. Because then I kind of know how to link up with you and your learning style. So I think Marco Polo will help with that a lot. So if I don't get it set up and email you over the weekend, I will have it set up and ready on Tuesday. Okay. I've been really trying to brainstorm and just figure out how I can give you guys the tutoring help you need. And, do everything I need to do and be here with my baby. And I think Marco Polo and YouTube Live is the best way to go. Okay, let me check out this elevator incident. Apple. This is apple mango. He doesn't get vegetarianism from me, I'll tell you what. And he's perfectly happy to have some crackers, some applesauce, and some cheese as a meal. Mango, I've always seen it finger spelled. Mango. I mean, I've seen a few people try to make a sign for it, but I'm just not sure if it's a real sign, because you can find signs for everything out in the internet world, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a sign. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, one of the people that I really love, I really, really love what they do, is Bill Vickers. So I will write his name in the comments. I love to watch his YouTube videos. They're really cool. I would love to kind of mimic him a little bit and make my YouTube a little bit like his. I am going to reach out and see if he's local. Where is he located? Maybe once I figure out how to use YouTube Live or Google Hangouts, one day I can get him to pop in on our class. Bill Vickers. He's really awesome, and he does some really fun shows, and like YouTube vocab and stuff like that. More? Buddy, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 applesauces. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, I think that would be super cool. Bill Vickers is really fun. He does an ASL YouTube channel, or he has an ASL YouTube channel, where they go over like vocab and different signs and stuff like that. And I just love watching their YouTube. He usually has this girl named Rachel on there. Hello, Taya. Click here to subscribe. Here, booty. Okay. Dawn Signs is fighting me. Bill Vickers. Let me see if that's how you spell it. I feel like it's 2 C's, but yes, like that. Bill Vickers. Oh, nope, it's just 1 C. Bill Vickers. Yep, this is him. Sometimes he has different guests, but usually Rachel's on there. Or Rach. She goes by Rach. She's super funny. He reminds me a lot of my mentor, Bert. Let's see if I can get it to play. So Bill Vickers. That's Rach. I like how he has the little like cards and this is really good. It says Dr. Bill, so I'm pretty sure he has a doctorate. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some information about Bill Vickers. So, okay, in the ASL community, the only thing that is like considered rude would be if you just talk verbally um, without signing, especially if you know how to sign. So you don't want to talk really slow like that. You don't want to do that. Okay. Um, you also don't want to talk too fast. Okay. And if you can sign, you want to try your best to sign while you talk. Right here, Papa. So it's fine to voice because there's more like mute people in the deaf community than there are oral people. So deaf people who use their voice are called oral. Like my mom is oral. Um, Now, if I showed up to visit my mom and I was talking and I know that my mom can read my lips, um, I know that she knows what I'm saying if I don't use sign. But because I know sign, it's rude for me to show up and not sign. Like, since you guys are new to ASL, you could say, hi, I'm taking ASL 1. So please help me if you see I sign something wrong. But I want to try my best to sign what I say. Like even sometimes I'll be talking with my mom and I won't remember a sign or I get like confused. And so I'll finger spell it. Say the sign's what? And then even sometimes my mom will turn and look at her boyfriend. He's deaf also. And then a lot of times they have like deaf friends visiting their house. And she'll look and be like, hey, um, how do I sign this? And they're all deaf. And then they'll talk about it and then they'll let us know. Oh, you just show up. You just show up and say, hey, I'm new to ASL and I'm really interested and I want to get involved. And they should welcome you with open arms. They'll probably be very excited. And you'll learn a lot because the Jehovah's Witnesses actually have the broadest vocab for religious signing. One of the broadest. They're really up there and they've got a lot of their own signs established and they've got a really excellent ASL community. You just show up, Kiyomi. Show up, tell them you're taking ASL, you're new, but you want to learn, and that's it. Try your best. Bill Vickers. Wow. So, Dr. Bill Vickers is a full-time tenured professor of American Sign Language and Deaf Studies at California State University, Sacramento. So he is here in California. He was born deaf, hard of hearing. He says, I'm going to read you from his perspective, okay? He says, I live in the deaf world. I married a deaf woman. I work in the field of deaf studies and hang out with people who sign. I watch only movies that have captions, only attend churches that use sign language, and I have a daughter who attended the Utah School for the Deaf. I have a text only, no voice minutes on my phone, and devote my time to developing ASL related resources for others. The next is all of his education. Well, some of it. He has an education doctorate, which is a very prestigious degree, in deaf studies and deaf education from Lamar University. He has a master's in deaf education, a Microsoft certified systems engineer, Microsoft certified trainer, computer technician, network technician. Wow. American Sign Language Teachers Association certification, and distant education certification. At one time, he took the real estate exam. So that's cool. Super funny. All right. So, anyways, I would just watch that because he's not going to lead you wrong. He's going to show you the right signs. And if you want to, like, increase your education, go ahead and check him out. Dr. Bill Vickers and Reach. All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? We've got about 12 minutes left. I hope you guys enjoyed today's YouTube Live. I hope you learned something. So on Tuesday, I'm going to go over some of the book. We're going to start breaking the class down. We're going to go over some of our book work. We're going to add a new word list. And then I think on Thursday, we're going to have a quiz. Yes, I'm going to work on the seating chart over the weekend. And I've also spoken to my boss about the proper procedures for sending someone out of the classroom because I have a few classes where people are just getting too much. It's getting a little too much. So we've set up a system for taking care of all of that. I know we've got anyways, we've got a lot of stuff going on in class that shouldn't be, and so we're really going to crack down on that. What I'm going to do is I give you guys one fun period, like we played Fly Swatter on Thursday. So then now we need to have at least 2 or 3 where we focus, voices off. You know, one of our class periods will be completely silent, where we're going to learn stuff, and then we'll have another class period where we play a game, probably Jeopardy next time, and then 2 or 3 more classes where we study hard, and then a class where we play a game. This is usually how I like to run the classroom. And hopefully next year we'll be able to break down the classes a little bit more, or at least it would be helpful if this was a 2-hour class instead of a 1-hour. Like last year, my high school class was 2 hours. So I got all of you for 2 hours. We had an hour, then we had a 10-minute break, then we had an hour, which was really great because we could spend the first hour, just talking and telling people signs and letting people ask questions. And then we had a break, and then we came back and got serious, or vice versa. So we'll see how next year goes. But for this year, that's how we're going to run the rest of the program. So I hope some of you aren't discouraged. I feel like a crybaby because I'm like, I hate when people want to like leave the class because other students are disrupting their learning process. So I've talked to my boss, and we've put a system in place so that way we can just kind of take care of that and nip it in the bud. Okay. And I think some people are struggling with the bookwork. Dawn Signs didn't want to work on my phone. So, Marin, you are not the only person to talk to me about the elevator incident. So I think that's the first thing we'll do on Tuesday is go ahead and go over the elevator incident. And then we'll go from there. And that's in Unit 3. So I think that's a great place to start. Go over the elevator incident, and then I'll start having things like one of your guys' pop quizzes will be to tell me what's going on in a conversation. I will play a ASL conversation for you guys, whether it's a snippet from a movie or something. Well, Marin, you do know you can slow down the video, right? You can actually press the little settings button, that little, like, it looks like a little gear. And then it normally says like normal or something. And you can yes, that helps immensely. I have to do that sometimes on certain things. So if you can just slow it down, then you can see the signs a little better. And that actually helps so much. Because sometimes I want to learn a song in ASL, and one of my favorite signers has already interpreted it or something like this. Sorry, I was reading the comments. And so I will slow it down so that I can read it. I am trying my best to work on that. I think what it's going to have to be is parent volunteer. So over the weekend, I'll see what information I can find. I think that I am going to ask you guys to go to one or two events, maybe only one since we're at the end of the year, on your own. And then I'm going to try to find one that's early enough in the day that we can all go together. The expo looks like it's going to be happening in summer. So I will get the information on that, like cost, if there's a cost, where it's at, what time, and find a time that I would be able to go. And if everyone wants to meet over summer, I'm totally up for that. We will, before the year is out, be creating our own social on campus. I'm trying to get as many deaf or hard of hearing people that I know to show up to that. Last year was pretty small, so we may just do the same thing again. Yes, the expo is amazing. So what I'm working on is next year, I would love us all to be able to field trip together down there. But this year had a lot of complications on a lot of stuff. So I will get you guys all of the info so you can go. I would definitely love to go. It's something I would love to expose my son to. And it's during the day because I don't like to be out after dark. And a lot of deaf socials are like after hours. Like there's a really great one in Riverside that I love, but it's at night and it's in the Tyler Mall. And so I don't like to be away from my son or have him out after dark because he's on it's strict, but not strict. Like we have a schedule, and when we throw him off the schedule, it kind of makes things a little hairy. And so I will get you guys the information. That way, if you guys want to attend, you can. Also, I would suggest joining groups and stuff on Facebook. I know you guys all say that's an old people's social media, but that's what I have. There's lots of deaf groups that you can join, a lot of stuff like that, but be careful because, with every brand of people, there are the intimidating ones. Um, Cody, CODIE. That's the Center on Deafness Inland Empire. They're a great place to follow. They throw socials. Pauline Gallera is the one who was throwing the Tyler Mall social. So I think they usually tend to be at night because people work and stuff like that. And so they usually meet, a lot of them take place at Starbucks. Um, and everybody meets and drinks coffee and hangs out and conversates and has a good time because, it's got to be after they're done working or, taking care of their families or, school's out, stuff like that, which is great and convenient. I don't like to be out after dark. I try to keep that very minimal. Well, I will have my mom come before the end of the year, and then I'm trying to set up for her to come like 6 times during the year next year, so that way she can get to know some of you and actually give you name signs, because generally a deaf person doesn't give you a name sign until they know you personally. It usually doesn't happen like, hey, I just met you and talked to you for a couple hours and here's your name sign. It generally doesn't happen like that. So I was thinking that if I could get my mom to come 6 to 8 times during the year, then she can meet you guys and follow you guys along your education and kind of know your personalities. And then you guys can all leave your school year with a name sign next year. That's my hope. She seems pretty okay with it. She's looking at her schedule and she's going to get back to me with some dates, but I've also got to know the school schedule. So we'll find out. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep high school on Tuesdays or Thursdays. Um, yeah, my mom's pretty excited too. But like she told me, she can't just walk around handing out name signs without knowing you guys. So she said if she got to come like 6, 8 times during the year, then she could know you guys, follow your progress. And then once I figure out the sign for crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, so in a circle by the ear, crazy, crazy. Generally this one, crazy. Oh, shoot, buddy. Oh, shoot. All right, so we've got about a minute and a half left. Well, it just depends. She'll get to know you. And for those of you like Kiyomi, I keep starting to call you Kiki because I keep reading your name. If you wonder why I hesitate before I say your name, um, you're gonna like ASL too. Yes, crazy is a sign that hearing people use. Everyone uses. Um, you're gonna find ASL2 a little bit more of a challenge. Actually, a lot more of a challenge. You'll like it a lot. ASL1's very introductory and stuff like that. I do hope that you guys can finish the book before the end of the school year. So that's why I'm going to start doing some of it in class, because I would like you guys to get all the way through to Unit 6. All right, any other questions, comments, or concerns before we're out of time? Thank you guys for showing up today and for interacting and just for taking such a passion and an interest in your education and ASL and the deaf community. I look forward to sharing a lot of deaf culture with you guys and setting up some deaf socials. Yeah, and I'll see you Tuesday. We'll get everything set up. We will review the emergency signs in class. I don't know if they do. But I plan to have something in place. That's why I'm working on the YouTube and everything right now, because I would like to have it all smoothed out for summer. At the very least, I will do weekly meetings in summer, but I would like to set it up. Um, I'm gonna try to see if Zoom is free. If Zoom is free, we will set up a weekly meeting via Zoom. That way I can see you guys and you guys can see me, because I have to see you guys signing. I do want to see if I can get a couple other people involved. Like with Zoom, I can have my mom there. I can get a couple of other deaf people to join in. If we could even maybe get, I don't know. But I'm trying to set something up, even if Gorman won't, or not won't, but can't. Because I know we don't have summer school at Gorman. But I'm gonna talk to my boss and see what I can do. If not, I will establish it myself. Zoom, I'm gonna see if. Thank you, Kiyomi. I will let you know about Zoom on Tuesday. If Zoom is a free thing, you guys would all have to sign up of your own accord, but I don't think that's a problem for those of you that want to learn. Oh yeah, we are out of time. Okay, guys. Have a great day. I will talk to you on Tuesday. Please remind me of anything if I've forgotten or you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
My baby. Toto.